Hello, my name's Mark Hester, and my informative speech is the history of drums. Drums have been with us a long time in culture, ever since before an actual drum was invented. One of my sources, The Brief History of Lesson for Drummers, tells a brief history about drums and certain drummers, a brief history of drums from ancient times to modern was a second source I used for my outline. For example, before a snare drum was invented that keeps time, there was other drums or whatever people could take to hit to make a drum sound. One of my other sources, Sound of Life, the evolution of the most neglected musical instrument was the drums because it had no musical notes. Different drums do different things. Snare drum, hi-hat, bass, tom, and floor tom would be the example of a basic set up. And some drummers may just use a bass and a snare drum. Drums have always been a part of music history. Drums have always been in our culture. The unique sounds that drums make put depth and a unique sound into music even today, in today's time. I feel like the drums have always had an important part in a band, whether it's a band or a musical or a symphony or anything like that, because the drums have always added depth and a unique sound. For my visual aid, these are a pair of drumsticks that drummers would use for a long time practicing on a snare drum, for example, or a floor tom, or any drum they wanted to hit. Brushes could be used, but drumsticks are my favorite part of playing the drums would be with the drumsticks. In conclusion, drums have been an instrument used throughout all time, and early drummers have been using drums. Drums have always been seemed to be a part of human culture. Early types of drums to now drums. Drums are, as far as now, early drums, I don't know how expensive they were, but the drums now are professional grade drums are extremely pricey. And here again, the visual aid I used was the drumsticks. And thank you.